जो भाडा हो छोएको त्यही छुन मिल्यो, अरू छुन मिलेन, गुरुबसी बाँध्न मिलेन, अनि पानीको धारा छुन मिलेन, माई मन्दिर अब मन्दिरमा जान मिलेन, घरमा जान मिलेन। सर्पले टोकिदिने हो कि किराले टोकिदिने हो कि अब सुताको बेला भन्ने डर लाग्छ।
Menstruation huts are a cultural tradition known as chapati in the western part of Nepal that prohibits Hindu women and girls from participating in regular day-to-day activities. This custom originates from a superstition of a curse. Communities view women who are menstruating as impure and dirty. Therefore, they are isolated in small outdoor huts with harsh living conditions, as gathered from Tipa Mahora Majar, an STF scholar from She's the First. A State Department human rights report was conducted in Nepal in 2010, which stated that 19% of women between the ages of 15 to 49 practice chapati. However, in the far west region, that number increased to 50%.
According to Allison Shelley and Alan Gay-Stoll from the Pulitzer Center, more than 99% of women still give birth at home or in the cattle sheds used for chapati. Not only is this unsanitary, but women are not provided the resources needed for a proper childbirth. The condition of a woman's health is not taken into consideration, which can result in complications or even death of either the child or mother. As a matter of fact, Nepal is currently at a rate of 229 deaths per 100,000 childbirths, as stated by Shelley and Gay-Stoll.
The use of chapati has taken a toll on the psychological health of women as well. Women have grown afraid of the horrors to come once their menstrual cycle arrives. A sense of powerlessness is felt due to all control being taken out of their hands, leaving the only thing they can do is oblige. Women are expected to stay in these huts for an average of 7 days, and in that time they are limited to what they are allowed to do.
Some of these limitations include being isolated from everyone, predominantly men, unable to participate in religious ceremonies, sleeping on the floor, being restricted to a space separate from their home, unable to be in physical contact with any food, especially dairy products. They are typically only given bread to eat. Water is not easily accessible to them at this time. They are not allowed to attend any social gatherings, including school, along with restrictions that are personal to the individual families. However, under these living conditions, some women are still expected to implement fieldwork into their routine while menstruating.
Although the Supreme Court has made the practice of chapati illegal in 2005, it has not been taken seriously by those who actively practice it. Despite the law, menstrual huts are still in use because the culture is difficult to change. Therefore, the practice continues. Those who obey the law will typically still shame women who are menstruating. According to Sophie Cousins from Global Citizen, the law also does not take into account the restrictions women have, such as what they are limited to eat while menstruating, hygiene issues, and the psychological fear instilled in young girls and women.
It takes a great deal of effort to change a tradition one has been accustomed to their whole life, but it can be done with time and dedication. An important first step would be to simply have more open talks about menstruation to eliminate the negative connotation associated with it and hopefully decrease any uncomfortable feelings people may have. We attempted to do this by placing panty liners with messages on them related to our topic around the city, along with the link to our video, inspired by the campaign known as Don't Hide It, period.
Another step you can take is donating. TIWA is Nepal's first funding organization for women with a goal to strengthen women's rights. They play a key role in helping women in vulnerable communities by providing them with necessities. They have raised nearly $700,000 for women by funding for an earthquake and overall supporting different districts. You can help by clicking on the link to donate.
If you are unable to donate, you can always take a couple seconds out of your day to share this video on any social media platform with the hashtag #StopPeriodShaming. Even word of mouth would be beneficial because the more people who know, the better.